And the other organizations, Arthur and Public Citizen, Lori Wallach, and quite a number of organizations that have opposed the TPP, including some of them that recently were on Democracy Now! And I was kind of unaware of some of those. Sent a letter, and the letter is fairly interesting. That's not the one. That's my zinger at the very end. I get a kick out of that one. Forgive me for just a second while oh yeah, here it is. There was a letter that was sent out to members of Congress from the Citizens Trade Campaign March 4th of this year. And over 400 groups urge replacement of the outdated fast track and a new direction for the Trans-Pacific Partnership and other 21st century trade agreements. And the 400 are listed here, and I'll just pass this around because anybody can go to citizenstrade.org and look this up, but it's kind of interesting to see who is opposing the fast track legislation. Top of the list, of course, is Citizens Trade Campaign, the Action Aid USA, Alliance for Democracy, Alliance for Global Justice, Alliance for Retired Americans. I'm not going to read them all. And let's see, the unions, American Federation of Government Employees, American Friends Service Committee, they've been quite involved in this issue as well. American Medical Student Association, American Postal Workers Union, Americans for Democratic Action, the Pulp and Paper Workers Unions, and Coalition, the Columbia Support Network, Congregation of Sisters of St. Agnes, Democracy for America. The list just goes on and on. It is, I think if you look through this, you probably see an organization or two that you belong to that has signed this letter urging Congress not to approve fast-track legislation. And the reason for this is because there's hope. Unlike a whole lot of free trade agreements, we may be in a situation where actually we may be able to defeat it. And I'll just pass this around so people can take a quick look at it. If you go to citizenstrade.org, you'll be able to pick up some of the very latest information that has just come out from the various wire services and so on. I just looked at one that just appeared today, and this is actually, let me see here, from, let's see, oh, that's the wrong letter. We got one more here. Yeah, this is from the Washington Post, and the title is Obama faces stiff resistance from Democrats on proposed free trade pacts with Europe and Asia. And so all I've mentioned so far has been the Asia one, the TPP, which is 10 countries. The final one is supposed to be in Brunei this November, where it's wrapped up. Obama flies to Brunei, sits in the sand, and then signs this thing, and then brings it back for Congress to approve.